Hey everyone, so I'm officially in Panama, which means we're back to the daily videos. So let's go ahead and have a look. Today is for Monday, November 7th, 2016. I'm Athen, and this channel is about using the actual constellations in the sky. If you are new to the channel, be sure to check out the link down below because the signs are different. Alright, so today we are in the first quarter phase, which means the moon and sun are in a square position, emphasizing that it's a great time to be taking initial steps, and particularly steps towards what we may have started last week. Because if you recall, last week was a time of new beginnings. We're planting a bunch of new seeds, and now it's about taking those steps to prolong those new beginnings and really challenge ourselves to move those things forward. So the moon's going to be in Capricorn today, emphasizing that detached side of ourselves. You know, this is about patience, this is about persistence and discipline. And I think it's a great day to find the middle path with those things, you know, where we can have a healthy amount of detachment and do the long-term thing, the disciplined thing, the mature thing, if you will. And that's what Capricorn is all about. Of course, remembering to be open and reflective and nurturing and caring. You know, these are all the Cancer qualities, which are opposite Capricorn, and balance Capricorn out. But with a healthy amount of detachment, I think it can be a great day for anything that does require a bit of discipline, patience, and persistence. Now, the sun is in Libra, and so this was a shift from last week. And this is a shift of now focusing more on having balance in our life. And so it could be balance with the different areas of life. You know, it's a great time to examine and see, okay, which areas of life might be out of balance, where we can bring in some more energy, you know, bring things back into a state of harmony there. But it could also have to do with relationships. In fact, usually with Libra energy, it does emphasize that. So a really good time for cooperation, really good time for working with others. Again, that type of mutuality, doing the right thing. You know, Libra is all about justice and morality and doing the right thing. So great source of energy, great source of prana to either be cooperating with others or all in all just striving for balance in our life. And you know, Mercury's here too, so we're thinking in these terms and we're also communicating in these terms, which is another great way of working with this. I do want to mention that, you know, Venus is going to be going over the galactic center here these next couple days. So things are transforming with relationships, you know, and it has been a very deep time, a very open time and healing time actually with relationships these past few weeks with Scorpio and Ophiuchus. But now there's this transformation occurring. So I think it's great to continue to be open, but at the same time, see where we can make some changes, I feel like, with relationships. And it's all interactions. You know, it's just all about our perspective of relationships, others' needs, again, cooperation, all that same type of Libra energy. Now, Venus does also associate with our values, right? So our values could be changing. All right, so I think that's another great way of working with these next few days, seeing how we can make changes there as well. It might be financial, material, you know, the simple life, but all in all, our values. What is it we enjoy? What is it we value in life? And how can we make some changes to cultivate them, bring some balance with them, or whatever it might be. All right, so that's the placements. In terms of the aspects, we do have the sun sextiling up to Pluto today. And so, as I always say with the sextiles, this is a sort of a gateway, an opening. You know, and it's about change. And so we're not forced to make change today as we would maybe in a square with Pluto, and it's not, you know, super easy as it would be with like a trine, but there's an opening, there's a door opening to maybe make some changes here today. And I think it's a great day to initiate that. Again, this goes back to the whole first quarter phase. So, you know, we usually with Pluto, there is some fears, there is some inhibitions, some things holding us back. That's very natural, very normal when Pluto's involved, but, you know, making the change anyways, you know, the change we know we want to make. And it may not be a grand thing, but I think it's a step in the right direction. And I think the more open we are to change and the more open we are to stripping away fears, the better. That's sort of what the gateway is, and that's sort of walking through that door with the sextile. All right, so that's a very powerful aspect. We do have the moon trining up to Jupiter. There can be some inspiration today. Maybe seeing some potentials and possibilities, which of course are still requiring those details, you know, and really working on the, you know, the nitty gritty of things, you know, taking care of things that we know we might need to do or take care of in order to prolong these future possibilities and potentials. And that's been Jupiter and Virgo, also making it an excellent time for self-improvement, personal development. But all in all today, maybe seeing what's possible and, you know, cultivating those belief systems. Now, the moon is going to be sextiling Saturn, confirming the moon in Capricorn. So again, an opening for a bit of patience, persistence, and discipline. It's a very good day for that. Again, maybe productive, but anything that does require a bit of that reserve. All right, so that's the day in a nutshell, certainly emphasizing the fact that there's change today. At least there's an opening for that. I think initiating that, taking steps towards that is excellent. That's what the first quarter phase is all about. I think a lot of it has to do with those new beginnings from last week. Yeah, the moon in Capricorn, the slow and steady road, you know, taking one step at a time towards those long-term future, you know, potentials there. All right, so I hope you guys have an awesome day. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow.